Wild Bill. I'm up here at Black Hawk Marine at Indian Lake, Ohio. Ice Fish, Ohio, or Ice Fish, Ohio, I guess, or Fish, Ohio. Ice Fish, Ohio. It's having a kids tournament up here today. They had it scheduled for February 2nd, Groundhog Day, but weather turned crappy and they couldn't do it, so they had to reschedule today. So a lot of the people that were scheduled to go last time couldn't come this time because of the short notice they had to reschedule it. So we got a handful of kids up here, so hopefully there'll be more kids coming up here. It's too early yet. They got plenty of ice up here. I don't see anybody out there fishing. I think there's a couple of shanties out there at Lucy's Pond over. I'll walk out there later, but right now we're just down here with Bill Baum and his crew down here. See how many kids show up, and we'll do some video here. This is Bill Baum right here. He's setting up some stuff for the kids, to dip finders and fish finders and all kinds of stuff. He's drilling all the holes for the kids. So they got free poles for the kids to use. They don't have any poles. They got some poles they can use and some baits. All kind of neat stuff. Logan's leads, I guess, and what these things are, custom jigs and spins, and Panfish Mafia's up here. We'll talk to all these guys for the days over. There's still people coming in here yet. They got all Clan's got a bunch of new stuff out here that Bill Baum's showing everybody, kind of a new product thing coming out this year. So, some awesome stuff, man. Awesome stuff.
Watching there? Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. Yes. See the jig right there? Down there on the bottom now. The red is the jig. The other's just interference where I hit the bottom. It was fished up. Made a wire out of it. The idea is, on all these round ones out here, it's a flasher style. And it won't be a screen like that, it'll be a bar, but it'll still be red. And it'll be a solid line, and the closer to the solid line is the bottom. And they're usually down around the bottom, so you want to be just up off of the bottom and just bounce it around. You can watch it on those. You'll see a little bar raise up in a circle like that, and that's your jig. On here, it's that red line, so you can see where it's at. Somebody can sit down there and play with it if you want to. When you get these other ones turned on, hopefully we got to get you guys busy. Sit down, buddy. I'll get these other ones turned on and we'll get some poles. So standing around. I don't know what's going on, but we're going to fish.
So right here.
Real light tungsten.
We got fish down here.
See how it's getting lighter? It was dark, now it's getting lighter going. It was swimming away. So, all right.
Normally we wouldn't put a lot of people in a small area like this, but this is about 8-9 inches of ice right here, so we could put a truck out here with us and we'd still be good. At least not good. Yeah. So who all's ice fished before? Have any of you guys done it before? Awesome. Sweet. You guys like it, huh?
Yeah.
Kind of a lot of fun. So getting started with ice fishing, one of the most important thing, not one of the most, probably the most important thing there is ice safety. We want to make sure we don't end up going through the ice. So when we're going out, especially on ice we've never been on before, we always want to check our ice with a spud. And that ensures, that you're walking on ice that's good and safe. I like ice reports, in some ways, but in other ways, I don't. Because if you tell me you were out and the ice was great, it's only good right exactly where you were at. And so I know, like where we're at right now today, we're looking at about 8-9 inches of ice. If you go out here toward the end, we've got actually some open water. So, if you go by somebody's ice report, it says, well, we were on Indian Lake, we had 8 or 9 inches. Well, that's just right here. Somebody might go somewhere else and find, drastically different situation. And there's a lot of variables to that: current, waterfowl. There's a whole lot of things that influence, the ice thickness and how it forms. So we really have to just go by what we know, where we're at, and that's why we always check our own ice with like a spud bar when we're going out. And when I'm traveling out, say I'm coming out on ice I've never been on before, the first thing I want to do is I want to spud up ahead of myself, and I try to hit the same spot a few times. And the tip of my spud bar didn't stick. I'm not seeing any water, so I know I'm good to take a couple more steps. And as I navigate, I just continue to do the same thing up ahead of me. Okay. And so that's the most reliable way. And then, every once in a while you can poke a hole and take a measurement. But I don't ever do that because I trust this well enough with enough years of experience. I can tell how hard the ice is, just how the spud bar rebounds back off of it. I know it's good hard ice, whether or not it's getting kind of punky, where we get into what we call honeycomb ice later season. But I can tell this is good ice by the feel of it. So, and that just comes with experience. So, what do you think the number one injury related to ice fishing is? What'd you say, buddy? Falling down. Everybody thinks that falling through the ice is what's the dangerous part. Most injuries come from falls. So people slip, fall, they hurt shoulders, injuries, hit their head. And that's your number one. So if there wasn't any snow out here on this ice to give us good traction, we'd want to have cleats on our feet. But there's a nice little bit of snow. We get good grip, so we're not wearing them today. But falls are your number one injury. So, you guys have any questions so far or anything? What's your question, buddy?
I got a question.
Yeah.
Why do we still have cleats that we still fall?
Well, it happens. So you just want to make sure you try to protect yourself and not break your wrist and not twist your ankles and not hit your noggin.
At the end of the day, it's still ice.
You have to walk slowly so
Yeah.
you don't have to hit your head or get like any injuries.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you just gotta move real cautiously.
Watch where you're walking.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just be real cautious with your movements and stuff like that. So something else that we wear on us when we're ice fishing, is we wear these things called neck spikes. So do you guys know what these are for?
Yeah. For yourself, if you fall through, you can stop.
Right.
Yep.
Right, absolutely. Because once you go in, your hands aren't going to be really good. So what you'll do is you'll take these things, and they got little spikes on them, and you'll use those.
Kick your
to
feet,
grab
pull
hold.
yourself out.
Yeah, you'll kick your feet and get your body up, vertical with the water, and then start clawing and get yourself out. Now, once we get out in the event of a fall through, once we're out, what do we want to do? We want to stay low, but we want to go back in the direction we came from. We don't want to keep going the direction we were heading because that ice is potentially bad. So we want to turn around and go back the direction we just came from. So then once you're out of the ice, you want to get back to shore and get your wet clothes off, get dry clothes on to avoid getting any type of hypothermia. So what you got?
What's hypothermia?
Hypothermia is when your body's core temperature starts to go down below what's your normal body temperature, 98 point something.
Depends by the person, pretty close.
So once the environmental situation, the cold water and then the cold air starts to lower your core temperature,
More people coming yet.
you'll go into what they call hypothermia. So, and if you stay in the water too long, see when the event of a fall through, the first thing that's going to happen, you're going to get what they call a cold shock response. Have you ever had anybody throw a cold cup of water on you in the summertime?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, everybody's got a sister. That's what it feels like. So that is what we call a cold shock response. Okay, it's a gasp of air. So falling through the ice is very similar, just a little bigger. bigger, you know, a lot bigger magnitude. That's the word I'm looking for.
A lot more water.
A lot more water. So you're going to have a cold shock response. You're going to gasp for air. What's going to happen is your respiration, which is your breathing, is going to increase. Your heart rate's going to increase. Your blood pressure is going to increase. And for kids, it's not too big a deal. But old fat guys like me, that's a problem. So most deaths related to falling through the ice are actually cardiac events, like old guys like me have a heart attack. So the number one thing that you want to do is get out of there as fast as you can, but you have to mitigate that cold shock response by just controlling yourself and realizing you're in a situation you can control your breathing, and then you can get to the task of getting out of the water. So the other thing that we'll carry with us is a throw rope to try to help others. I don't carry this for myself, but if one of my fishing teammates or somebody falls through, I'll use this rope to help get them out from afar instead of trying to get up to them, because we both might end up in the water. We got two people swimming. Any other questions?
One more.
Okay, what is it?
What happens if the guy's just all by himself?
Well, we really don't like for people to fish by themselves. I always tell
take
people
a buddy.
you always should have a buddy with you to go fishing, just because of situations like that. And then the other thing I do is, you know, because you can sit out there until you can't yell anymore if nobody hears you, but I always carry a whistle. So if I'm out someplace and I'm trying to signal somebody, I can blow on my whistle, and 3 blasts of a whistle is kind of like an international signal for distress. Yes?
Who is this kid?
Just nobody is right next to you.
He's a smart
Nobody's
kid.
like around you. Like, well, a coastal is like probably like about 40 miles away from you.
Oh, so if 6 people are just too far,
Yeah.
well, you just might be in a bad situation. You gotta try to do your best to get yourself out of it. So, and you only have a certain amount of time, because if you're in the water too long, you go from the cold shock response, and what your body does to protect itself, it tries to protect its core temperature, so it starts taking blood from your extremities, so your arms, your legs, your fingers, your toes. It starts to take all your warm blood in, and it keeps it into your core to protect that. Well, then you start what they call cold incapacitation, which is where you lose the use of your hands and legs and arms. And then you really can't even help yourself. So that's why we always think you should take a friend with you when you go fishing.
Come some latecomers.
Any other? You're a good question asker.
One more.
Okay, let's hear it. Let's have it.
What happens if there's just nobody and you're just still in a bad mood and you just be trapped in there for like 1 or 2 hours?
Well, you'd be in big trouble. Yeah, you're going to be in big trouble. After about a half hour, you're already going to be in big trouble if you don't have anybody with you. All right, well,
Turn them loose.
Ryan, what do you want to do now? Do you want to get them?
Yeah,
them
just
set
let
up
them
and,
know what their stations are. So you guys have done ice safety. So if you listen to the ice safety, you already get a raffle ticket for that. So we've got raffle tickets here, and you want to keep a hold of those raffle tickets for later on in the afternoon, because we're going to do giveaways with them later on. So a couple of different ways that you can get them. Play a couple of games, right? So we've got like a beanbag toss over here that you guys will be able to do. You can come around and you can fish. We've got minnow races over here. You guys can race some minnows if you want to. And then we're all going to kind of be around this same little area. We're going to stay inside where we've got this perimeter. Do you see the little orange flags? So stay right inside this area. The ice around here isn't bad or anything. We just want to make sure that everybody stays close. And the other thing is going to be make sure you're watching your feet. So we've got 20 holes that are out here, and they're in this grid if you look at it. So as you're looking around, please make sure, and as you're walking around, make sure you kind of watch your feet. Okay, don't walk backwards into a hole or something, right? Because that'll end your afternoon
Wet
pretty
feet
quickly.
equals short trips.
But you all are welcome to use the gear that we've got. Try to catch some fish today. We'll help you guys to use the Vexilars. We'll show you guys the live scope, and you'll have a chance to hopefully catch some fish. Every time you get a fish, you get a ticket for that too. All right?
Be my number one question asker. I'm going to give you a pack of silkies.
Here you go. I've got.
I went
and a tungsten jig.
And I got some stickers for you guys too. Stick them on your bucket.
Who else asked the question? Didn't somebody else ask
You
the
already
question?
have one? Or a
Did he?
I don't think so.
Maybe.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Sticker. I know you people.
Didn't you ask the question or answer the
How
question?
you doing?
Perfect. Thank you.
I don't know what they're doing here.
There you go.
Grab that rod and I'll get you this way. I'll show you this way so we ain't both crammed in there, but.
Yeah. Alright, step over here, Mason, so you can see the screen of us. You can try explaining to you there.
I'm sorry, step in the hole. This is Bill's unit, I don't know which. Okay, here we are. So in this top right corner right here, okay? See that right there?
Yeah.
That's your jig. See as I'm moving it up? So the real pink line is going to be your bottom. So you can just push this button and that line will fall all the way to the bottom. And then when your slack's there, just reel your slack and you can watch the tip of your pole. Once it bends down, you'll see you're just up off the bottom right there. So you want to keep that jig just moving back and forth like this off the bottom. And then this will be a line similar to your jig.
Is there anything down there?
I believe so. You want to bump it a little bit and let the fish come up to the but we don't have any fish, so. Your brother's scared of wolves.
So a fish will look real similar to that jig. It'll be a red line. So you'll see him. He'll swim up and he'll come towards your jig, and you want to keep lifting that up if he's chasing it. There's not nothing right now, but it'll be some kind of a line like that. But if it gets red, that means he's right close to your jig. The redder it gets, the oranger and the redder it gets, he's really close.
It's like fishing watching a cell phone or something.
It's like a video game.
Yeah.
We're not out here just freezing.
Right? Remember? And I said no electronics.
You can sit down there if you want to.
This guy looks serious here.
They're just different. They're not Xboxes.
Let's see you catch one.
So the way he can do that without a machine.
Feel the bottom.
I don't know what these guys are kidding. These kids are doing. I guess this is the middle race. I think. I don't know.
So close.
Telling you to move. You won't
So close.
Come on, my mind. Come on. Almost. Oh. Come on, Serenity.
Almost there. Yeah. There you go.
Is he alive? I think yours is dead.
You got one not very lively?
Yeah, she's sleeping. I think.
Oh, sleeping?
This one's ready to go. This is
Severely sleeping?
take your hand, flip him down there.
Yep. Here, we'll get these out.
This one's tired. No, nice. Woke up a little bit.
That one in there. Where's that other one at?
He wants to go the wrong way though.
Okay.
Nope, go that way.
Yeah, we just need to pop it out of there. That one's race is over. There you go.
He's got a blown engine.
Okay, who's next? Who's next? You're next. Who's going against them?
That's the
Come on around
question.
here to the other side.
It's the question, man. They're Lincoln.
Okay, you're here. Come on over. All right, you ready?
Jake, you got to blow
Okay,
on him.
go. You gotta blow on them.
This is a
Get them moving.
wow.
Not to touch it. We don't want your hands.
Wow, this was
Oh,
now
doing
send him
well.
back.
Get it back
Send him
down
back.
here now.
Send him back.
What?
It's okay. There you go.
Oh, Lee! That's
Try not to bang on the table because that'll throw them off.
There you go.
Come on,
If it's swimming real good, let it do its thing.
Come on, Lincoln.
It's so close. Sometimes they turn around. Oh, you made it. You made it. There you go. Good job.
He's coming in second.
Look, there he goes. He's still trying.
He's trying!
He came in second. That's not bad.
That's right.
Come on. Catch one.
You're on camera, man.
You got the guide. You got the guide right there next to you.
Don't let him down.
You want a new guide?
Yeah.
They're being tough today, huh? Where you guys from?
Walk.
Wapak. Who's the fisherman here?
The guy behind us.
Who's this kid?
This is Ellen. This kid.
Okay. Let me see you catch one.
My unit's over there on my sled. There we go.
See that right there? That's your jig. You want it to go to the bottom like that. Those are just, I don't know, that's just random. But a fish is going to look the same as that. And he'll usually come from the bottom underneath of your jig.
Where you guys from?
We're around Marysville area.
Yeah. What's your name? Who's this kid?
This is Riley.
What's your name?
Matt. Thea. You gonna come up?
Is this one yours too?
Yep.
What's your name?
Thea?
Yeah. You like to fish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try. First time fishing.
Well, if this guy can't catch him, nobody can catch him.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Walk around so you can see.
Yeah, so the red,
Where you folks from?
where that sonar is reading.
Dayton.
Whatever.
Me too. Where at?
Yeah, we live in Northridge.
Do you?
Yep.
I live in Riverside.
Oh yeah, we're not that far then.
Yeah. Small world.
Well, I know, but you have to go down and get set up.
I'm putting them up.
All right, ready to take your picture. You didn't want to look at me for it? It's okay, you don't have to. I just didn't know.
You can give it a little lift and then just kind of drop. Just let it sit. What do you have on there? Waxworm. All right. Oh. Give it another little pop. See what happens.
Fish will be red like that also. You'll see him come off the bottom and he'll come moving up to it.
Hit him in the head.
They meet together and he's about to eat
Yeah, we'll see.
tip of that rod.
It could happen. And we've got a lot more holes too, so if this one isn't doing anything for you, you can always move.
What's your name?
They just got back from
You had any bites yet?
Oh, we're up.
They've been a little slow today, aren't they?
Also, sometimes what the fish will do is they'll come out and they'll pick the bait up. So what you'll see is you'll see your line actually go slack.
About every year.
Because the fish, we call that a negative bite, because the fish will pick it up. It doesn't pull it. It lifts it. So we'll just sit here and watch your line and watch your tip.
That's the first time I fished. I fished for 8 hours and get bites. So.
Oh, he knows all about it then. If it was easy, everybody'd do it. This is awesome. I'm gonna get a picture of this. This is a good turnout.
Hi, bud. Drop it down. Just watching your vexillar. You know where your fish is, or where your bait is. Just stick into this.
I'm looking around here.
That's a live scope. Yeah, he can look over here and see your jig. But this hole from over there.
He's gonna get a big one here in a minute.
You're watching his jig?
Long. He's got
What's that?
Oh my God.
Yeah, see you, buddy.
What do you say?
You're welcome.
Here, let me.
Sticking a little bit.
Say cheese. Say cheese.
Let's see you catch one.
So we're gonna try.
I'm gonna try to.
Okay.
Look at the fish body, give them a part.
Nothing yet, man? They're biting pretty slow, aren't they?
Huh?
They're biting pretty slow, aren't they?
Yeah.
At least it's not real cold out.
right. It's nice. Definitely nice.
Kids can handle it better. Now we got mom in there.
Fish. Here.
Remember, you gotta keep the water.
A little bit bigger.
Well, a lot of this lake is too is I mean, the parking lot, it's just like, you don't know if there's going to be 2 people or 20. I mean, it is kind of a, yeah, for sure. I'm glad it's not 30-mile-an-hour winds. And last week was 10. That would have sucked.
Or the last day it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a rough day.
Yeah, that was a terrible day. This kid over here,
What do you see down there, Bill?
Oh, that's mine. He's fine.
It's not great.
Not great.
No. I mean, there's some fish, some stuff stuck to the bottom here and there, but there's not.
Here's a picture of how thick the ice is. You can see that or not. It's about 5 inches, they said. It looks thicker than that, but that's how much it is right now, 5 inches. Plenty of ice out here yet, but there's still open water back around the corner here and up towards Lucy's Pond. Up the Pontiac right, there's water up there too. Let's see what we got out here. This one's set up for some saw guy or something big, I guess. Clam predator. I think this is Mr. Bombs, I think. So far, no action yet. That's pretty cool. That's nice. These guys got all the latest stuff, man. I'd like to see something hit that, take off, and run. There's open water right down there. Just to the right of that American flag down there. It's open water back in there. This is Black Hawk. Lucy's Pond's right back in where the trees are at. And this goes out to the main lake out here. I guess there's water out that way too. Water. There's a bunch of, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trucks and cars parked out there heading out to Lucy's Pond, I guess. Got to drill drill some more holes out here, see if these kids can get anything. Thick ice. Thick ice.
Way to drill a hole, Joe.
Alright, kids are making snowballs now.
Yeah.
Who you guys bombing, these kids over here?
What?
Who you throwing them at? These guys?
Yeah.
Let me see you. Kids are tired fishing, it's time to play.
I don't really want to hit them because they're my cousins.
Oh, okay. You could though, huh?
I'm going to hit them with that. You're not going to hit my dad. You're not. Brother, he's going to get one. He's going to get Papa. 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 There's that first snowball at you.
The greenhorn will pull. There it is, folks.
If this don't catch him, ain't nothing gonna catch him.
That's right, man.
Come up off of the bottom out of nowhere, that green mark. That was big though, yeah.
They're just not feeding. It's high pressure.
Not biting the ones that are showing up.
Make sure.
There's a lake guy coming out. Going to the point over there. I'd stay away from there if I was him. I know it's thick, but there's open water right there ahead of him, so maybe I can get another guy going through the ice this year.
Is that a fishing pool right there?
That's a piece of wood.
No. They're going to start drawing for door prizes since the kids
We'll do that toboggan first.
kids kind of lost
Man, that's a buckeye
interest.
clam.
It
I
is
like that.
Buckeye clam. I know. I know. We're looking for 780 3087.
That's right here.
3087. Is that it? That's it. All right, you got a hat.
Wow.
We say. Nice. It already goes with the one that you're wearing. That's perfect. Okay. We'll do a pack of silkies. You want to do some of your
I was gonna do a pack of jigs and a pack of silkies together. Is what I was.
pack of jigs, pack of silkies. Let's do a Vexilar hat too. Just pop one out of there. Okay. It's 7803081.
3081.
3081.
A couple people left.
We did have a couple of kids take off earlier.
That's what that
Well,
pile of tickets was.
I'll
My
keep a
buddy-
hold of. I'll keep a hold of the ones that don't win now for later in case they come back to Lakeside later on. You want to keep a hold of it?
Yes, if they don't
Okay.
come, then
All right.
number. Where did Dom come from?
All right. Next one.
I don't know. Over there.
No, 310.
We'll do a rod and reel combo.
What'd you win, buddy?
Huh?
What'd you win?
I want a hat.
For asking the most questions, I think. What'd you win?
I want a hat. Like what are these?
Little jigs, huh?
Yeah, jigs and
Some more jigs.
yeah.
Oh, them are nice. Some flies. Wow, them are nice. They're playing wrestling now.